Hey guys, how you doing? It's Nyla here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope all is well. I just came back from school. Today I had, along with my classmate, second week of clinical. Last week it was like an introduction, like the instructor was giving us the tour of the facility, showing us around. Today we actually start the real clinical where we get our hands on the patient. Thing that I have definitely learned today is that, and my instructor always talk about this, is you had to be independent if you want to be a nurse. You don't have to be scared of touching people. You definitely have to know how to take direction from your instructor, or from when you are still in school, and when you become an actual nurse, you have to know how to take direction from your boss, from your nurse, or if you're working for the doctor, you had to know how to take direction from the doctor. And you cannot be late. Like today, somebody came late in my in my class. She actually get kicked out, and the instructor was saying that she's doing that for a reason, because in the healthcare you cannot be late. Like timing is everything. You cannot be late, because now if you're late, then you delaying the time for that patient you were supposed to see, and then somebody had to jump in for you. That's not a good look for yourself. It's definitely not right. Like the patient don't deserve that. So being dependent is the number one key if you want to be a nurse or CNA in a hospital or nursing center or rehabilitation center. So definitely a lot of we were talking about in class. The instructor was like, what is the number one reason a lot of CNA or nurses lose their job? And she was saying it's not being dependent. Like being dependent is the number one thing. And as you guys could see, like I had my hair up, and like if you're gonna wear earrings, they have to be super small earrings. No dangling earring. You cannot wear jewelries. Hairs had to be pulled all the way back from the face. All of these, they're doing them for a reason. Because let's say you're taking care of a patient, or you're feeding a patient, and then all of a sudden your hair is like in your face. You have to keep moving it. But worse, it could fall in her food, or if you cleaning the patient and they had like a open wound, the hair could fall inside that wound, and it will, like, the worst thing that could happen is like the patient could get, like, that hair inside that open wound, and it will make her wound worse, and sometimes patient will end up getting infection and getting their leg amputated, which is the worst case. So those are a couple of things that I have learned today. Definitely pay attention, follow the direction. You had to be on time if you're going to work for a hospital or rehabilitation center or nursing home. You have to listen. Listening and taking direction is basically the same thing. So those are really important. Today we actually work on some two patients. One patient, oh my god, she was just so sweet. We give her a bath, and then we give her what did we do with her today? We give her oral care, and then we wash her hair. We fed her, and we clothed her. Actually fed her. She was really sweet. And then we had another gentleman. We also gave him a beard shaving, and he was really enjoying that. And we just appreciate those two patients, because a lot of time when you go as a student with your instructor to a school, to a rehabilitation center or hospital, sometimes like patient will be like, no, she's a student, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to their hand on me, because they're not going to trust you, because they're going to think like you still learning and you don't know nothing yet. But they were so sweet. They just want attention. Basically, they just want attention. They want somebody to, look out for them and treat them like human being. And if you're gonna be a nurse, you have to love working with patient, and pay attention to what they need, because that's the reason why you're there. These people, like, they are there, and they need a lot of help, either because they can't help themselves, or because they're trying to get back to closer to how they were before, trying to they need help trying to get better to like where it could be closing up to how they were before. So it's like they need a lot of help, but it's not easy. Being a nurse is a lot of work. But any job is a lot. Any job in the world, it's always a lot of work. But when it comes to hospital, it's a very risky job in my opinion. But you have to just pay attention and follow direction, and if you do those two things, you will be fine. But you have, number one thing is, you have to love working with people. If you are scared of working with people, touching people, get frustrated really fast, don't have patience, then definitely working in the healthcare industry wouldn't be the right career for you, because these people are people with all different kind of issues. You can't just be not patient. You have to be patient, and you have to know that you are there to help them. So that is what I had today at clinical, and I was just so glad to just get my hand on real patient, instead of being in a classroom, because that is where the real work is. You're gonna work with the real patient, and just learn a lot. So we made bed today, we did shaving, we did bathing, we did feeding. Those are all the basics things that you need to learn if you're gonna become a nurse. So yeah, but that's what I have learned today from my class, and I'm just looking forward to the next week that I'm gonna go back to the class. I'm so excited. For now, like, I'm just working on I'm just still continuing to read my book, and then she want us. So this is the book that we read, and then we have this thing called let me see if you guys can. It's called the workbook, workbook, and I have pronunciation problem. Evaluation review. So basically, it's like what you read here will have question for you that you have to fill out. Like, this is what I've been working on. It's so many pages that I have to like just work on. So many of them. So this is my workbook. It's like whatever I read on that book, it's like I had this question here that you have to fill out the blank line. So that's what I'm doing, and I had to do chapter 16 to 21. So that's what I'm gonna work on. But I can't wait until next week to see what else I'm gonna learn at the rehabilitation center for the next time for the clinical. And that's why I still have my uniform on, because I just got home. But yeah, that's what I have learned today. And if you are wanted to be a nurse, it's a great field. You're gonna help a lot of people that need your help, and they're gonna really appreciate it. Like, you just feel so good after helping somebody that can help themselves, after you have helped them, like either with feeding or just making their day better, just talking to them. You feel so good afterward, just seeing that smile on that patient face. It just makes you feel so good. That's why I know for sure I have chosen the right field, but I have to work really hard and I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of work to do. And another thing I want to point out too, when you are at the clinical, if your instructor, like for example today, I was making patient bed, and I wasn't doing it the right way, and my instructor was like, no, don't do it like that, do it again. It's not because you don't need to get mad. It's not because the instructor is trying to be mean to you, but she wants you to do it the right way. Like the instructor that I have, she been a nurse for over 20 years, so she know what she's doing. So I have to listen to her because she's only teaching me the right way, and that's what I need. I want somebody who's teaching me the right way, so that way when I get to the actual work in the future, when I finish with nursing, then I will be able to do my job correctly. And another thing I want to mention too, they want the nails to be short. You cannot have long nail or nail polish. She would like literally send you home. That's what my instructor would do. No jewelries, hair pulled back, really tiny earrings, and you cannot have longer nails at all. And you cannot have nail polish. Like if you have nail polish on your nail, she'll send you right home. So if you like wearing long nails and you want to be a nurse, you had to take those nails out. They're not gonna allow them. No. But that is what I went and learned today. I'm so excited and looking forward to next week, and see what else I am going to learn. I really love clinical because that is where you could get your hand dirty, and actually work, meaning that is when you actually get to work with real patient. And I'm just so happy that I could bring a smile on somebody's face today. So I'm just so excited about that. But I will see you guys next time when I go to to clinical. I will come back with another report on how my day was. But I am so excited. I can't wait to just relax and chill. I've been just working Monday to Friday and then going to school on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. But now since we start clinical, we choose to have one day to go, and I choose Saturday. So on Sunday would be my relaxing day. So I'm so excited, and I'm gonna be less stressful. I was really stressful yesterday and I was expressing that on on one of my videos. So but that's life. You get up, you down, you had to get up and all of that. So but that is the report for today, you guys, and that's what I have learned. Thank you so much. If you want to learn more about nursing, or if you want me to keep reporting about what I have learned and all of that, please subscribe and like, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye guys.